Today we will discuss the perfect Dharma. Regarding the perfect Dharma, in Bodhivajra's prophecy, spreading the Sutra and Tantra teachings far and wide like a rising sun. Generally speaking, the fourfold assembly of this Larung Buddhist University are all practicing from the lowest the four thoughts that turn the mind, the precious human birth, the impermanence of life, the suffering of samsara, and the infallibility of karma. Having practiced these, just as explained in the three principal aspects of the path, the first two generate renunciation toward this life, and the infallibility of karma and the suffering of samsara generate renunciation toward future lives. These are called the four thoughts that turn the mind. In our practice, we practice everything from the four renunciation thoughts up to Dzogchen. This is Larung Buddhist University. If someone asks, what is the main core of practice for us, teacher and students? It takes the pratimoksha vows as the foundation, the pratimoksha vows of the three vehicles as the foundation, then the bodhisattva path as the expansion, and Dzogchen as the ultimate. These words are very important. We need to have the foundation of pratimoksha discipline, then the bodhisattva path embraced by bodhicitta, and finally, through the view of Dzogchen, we reach the ultimate. If we speak of renunciation, bodhicitta, and non-dual wisdom, we can also put it this way. Such pith instructions are indispensable. Now, regarding the pratimoksha vows specifically, the text that gathers all the essential points of the Vinaya scriptures is the root verses of Vinaya. The root verses of Vinaya was taught by His Holiness in the past, the root verses of Vinaya by Gunaprabha. This is taught on the Tibetan side of our academy. On the Han side, it seems there is no Han version. It seems Yijing did not translate it. The Vinaya Flower Garland Treatise, which has 5 superior qualities, the Vinaya Flower Garland Treatise. His Holiness valued it greatly when I first came, but now it seems in our academy it is not being taught much. At that time, in 1985, I received it from Khenpo Jinwang. Later, in 1988, I taught it once to some Tibetan lamas. I originally wanted to translate it since it's relatively easy to understand, but I never managed to translate it. It seems we have taught it here before. In the Tripitaka, there is the verses of the Mula Sarvastivada Vinaya. It is in the Tripitaka. There are 3 fascicles translated by Yijing. Here on our side as well, at that time, some Khenpos and Khenmos taught it. So in the future, let us see. This translation by Yijing may be a bit difficult to understand, but it is still possible. Originally there was Rongton's commentary. I was translating them together at that time, but life is short. If there is time in the future, this is also very important. As time passed in the snowy land of Tibetan region, the tradition of teaching and studying this flower garland treatise seemed to have temporarily disappeared, but at that time His Holiness valued this teaching greatly, so he also revived and spread it. Because its author in a previous life was also Sagara, it seems at that time it was said to be Vishaka in Tibetan. An Arhat from India named Sagara composed it. Then next, among the Bodhisattva teachings, the unparalleled one is the Way of the Bodhisattva. I won't introduce that. Within Dzogchen Yoga, the text containing all the essence of pith instructions is Lama Yangtik. Actually, when I came, what His Holiness valued most were the Vinaya Flower Garland Treatise, the Way of the Bodhisattva, and Lama Yangtik. Lama Yangtik. This year, both monks and nuns have all received the lineage and have also received the empowerment. As for this text, of course, just looking at the text alone, you may not necessarily understand it. Some teachings cannot be understood without explanation. Only after they are taught do you understand. Just like some parts of our entering the way of the great vehicle. If you are just given the text, I don't think you would necessarily understand it. If you teach it well and study it well, perhaps you can understand. So Lama Yangtik is also like this. When there is an opportunity in the future, you should also study it well yourself. Since this Buddhist university was established until now, these treatises have been continuously taught and studied without interruption. His Holiness, from the very beginning, valued the flower garland treatise and the way of the Bodhisattva, and this one greatly. As long as Larung Buddhist University exists, all of you must continuously spread these three teachings, that is, these three just mentioned. This is the perfect Dharma. In this photograph, at that time, it seems Tenzin Gyatso Rinpoche, Khenpo Tsultrim Lodro, we had previously composed a brief biography of His Holiness. At that time, we asked whether we could photograph some of his Terma objects. At that time, His Holiness agreed, and everything was placed together for the photograph. Everything in the photograph was personally revealed by His Holiness, including the black conch shell beside it. That one seems to have been revealed at Samye. Was it the Kurukula Sadhana that was revealed from here? Actually, these round things that we see, objects like these, are equivalent to various USB drives in our mundane world. USB drives contain a lot of data. Through a certain method, they are opened, and the text inside can be extracted. Actually, treasure caskets are the same. Many Terma objects are sealed by the secret mudras of the Dakinis. After being sealed, the Terton, through other secret means, can open them, and they become actual scriptures. So some of these, the paper scroll in front is in Dakini script, and the others are like USB drives. Finally, when used on the computer of His wisdom, they can be opened. On an ordinary computer, they may not necessarily open. The models of USB drives are all different. Let us stop here for today.
Bandara